Alaska is a wonderful place to live, and there are many ways to enjoy Alaska's great outdoors. For some people, that means owning ATVs, a boat, or even horses. This family has taken many years to accumulate the belongings of their dreams. However, for some people, they try to do it all at once and end up with a lot of debt to repay. Hi, I'm Linda Tannehill, UAF Cooperative Extension Service. One way to repay debt is with the snowball method. If you've ever built a snowman, you've experienced how starting with a snowball and rolling it in the snow works best to build size faster. Think about that concept as we explore the snowball method of debt repayment. This method works for people who enjoy quicker gratification and get satisfaction from seeing their debts eliminated one by one. Let's look at how this works. First, figure out where you are financially. List all your debts, the percentage rate for the interest on the debts, and the minimum payment. Leave out debt such as a mortgage payment. Also, for this method to work, it's important to quit charging on any of the accounts. Let's work through an example. In this scenario, there is a total minimum payment of $165 per month. Comb through your financial obligations and see where you can come up with some additional money each month. Let's say you can reduce the number of times you eat out each week and reduce your entertainment budget to come up with an additional $100 each month. Now with the list, we need to figure out an order for our snowball. There are numerous ways to repay debt, but with the debt snowball, we will list the debts from the least owed to the most owed. We will not be looking at the percentage rate. We have now ordered these accounts based on the debt with the least amount owed to the most amount owed. Add this $100 to your minimum payment on the obligation at the top of the list. In looking at this example, the extra money will be paid on store card B. That makes a total of $120 paid monthly against this debt. Continue to pay the minimum on all the other debts so you stay in good standing with the other creditors. With the extra paid on store card B, you have paid off the debt owed in about 7 months. Here comes the magic. When this debt is paid off, you will roll the $120 to add to the $20 minimum owed on credit card B. Remember, you have been paying on credit card B at the minimum amount for 7 months. Credit card B is the next to be paid off, with the additional money snowball in about 8 more months. In a little more than a year, you have paid off 2 of the debts. You are now ready to start on the last 2. Again, you roll the $140 plus the $25 minimum on store card A, which is the next debt on your list. You are making real progress here. You are snowballing your debt until it disappears. Stay with the plan and all 4 of these debts will be paid off. If you go back and think about paying only the minimum payment on each of these debts, it would have taken you over 20 years to pay 3 of the 4 debts. One of the debts would have never been paid off since the minimum didn't pay the interest each month. Let's look at debt repayment in another way. Some people can't ignore the percentage rate and would prefer to pay off the card with the highest percentage rate. Here is what this same example would look like if someone decided to pay off their debt from highest percentage to lowest percentage owed. The process is the same, only the order in which you pay it off is changed. Remember that sometimes during the year you might come across some unexpected money, your tax refund, permanent fund dividend, a raise at work, or even a cash gift. If these amounts are applied to your snowball, it will help you pay off your debt sooner. Utah State University Extension has a website that can help you apply this method to your debts. Here's the address. In summary, list the amounts, the minimum amounts due, and the interest rate on each of your debts. Determine the order you want to pay them off. Then comb through your budget to find additional money to be dedicated to be paying off these debts. Add this amount to the minimum payment on the first debt and snowball it until it's gone. Move the total payment to the next debt and continue until all debts are paid. This is a snowball you're going to enjoy rolling.